everyone, this is Cindy with Crying at the Heart, and so I am back with a project share, and we're going to make a card. So my project share this is a composition notebook. I actually saw this on, I forget who, a lot of people do them, but decorate the composition books and use them for notes or whatever, and when I was doing my big cleanup, I actually found a pack of 2 of these composition notebooks, and I thought they'd be really great to use for writing notes and things. I write them all over the place, and it would be really nice to have some of them in one spot. So I get the, let's see, what is it called? It's a planner subscription. It's by Christy Tomlinson, and her planning planner subscription is the best, my absolute favorite. So I really do need to do a unboxing of that just so you can see what's in it. Most of the items are exclusive or designed by her, so it's really unique, but also very practical items in there. And so the reason why I haven't really unboxed it, because honestly, as soon as it opens up, I use the box before I have a chance to go ahead and show you guys what's in it. So she designs a lot of it. She gets products from other companies like Evolicious and I forget who else that make stickers for her or make products for her. And so you get a really, really nice, unique box full of very usable items. So some things are just really cute, and I don't know what to do with them quite yet, but I think I will. So for this project, I used her paper that she designed. This was actually, I don't know, I think it might be this month's box, February's box. So I went ahead and I covered it here, and the inside is actually covered with a paper from a different month. And then here. And then the back. And then my tabs were actually tabs that came in my box. And so I just, glued them down. And so it says sewing tips, resource, tutorials, classes and notes, blogs. It's my sewing book. That's just my ugly handwriting. And then these are also elements that came in the box that I just went ahead and glued down. And this actually is just a die cut that I just did out of the paper. And it says, don't hold off what you can do today. So anyway, that's what I used her box for this month. I kept the planning stickers. I'll be using those in my planner. But I love, love, love how this came out. So very cute. All right, so the other thing that, I forgot to, you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to do what I said I was going to do, which is change my ATG. So I'm going to actually use the double-sided tape. So the other project, let's see, we'll do a couple of things here. I'm going to get all my pieces of stuff. I'm not exactly sure what I'm doing, so bear with me. So anyway, the, let's see if I can find it, because Lily was looking at it, of course, and moved all my stuff. Let's see if I can find it. So we're actually going to make a pocket card, and oh, here it is, a pocket card. So here is the pocket, and it says, Princess, it's your day. This is from Pink by Design, I think. Anyway, I saw someone made this really cute pocket card. They used a silhouette design for it, and I actually found a YouTube video showing how you could do it with Cricut Design Space. So that's what I did. So here it is, and then I just used this Princess Anya, and I think this might have been the very first thing that I tried to color with the Kit and Clowder subscription, and it was obvious I did not have the right colors, but I think it still looked cute. And it says happy birthday. It's all dusty. And so it just fits in here. And there it is. So we'll make one. First, I'm going to do a very simple birthday card. Baby card. So this is actually from, I want to say it's from Doodle Charms. And it has, I didn't realize that it had some kind of pre-cut cards, so that's kind of cool. So I just went ahead and I cut all the pieces of this. I think it's a 4 1/4 card, and I mean, it was so easy that I felt like guilty. So I went ahead and I glittered up some of it just so that it didn't look so like I did nothing to create this card, because that's kind of how I feel. So I'm using the double-sided tape because I have, for some reason, tons of rolls of it. This is not score tape, so I can't use it for my albums because it sucks. But it's fine for cards. But it will not keep your album together. The weight of your albums need score tape. Trust me on that, because I had to totally redo an album thinking that I used Miracle tape. That stuff is not a miracle. Just so you know. Don't use it for albums. I think it'll be fine for card making or, you know, just everyday stuff. Okay, finally. Okay. So everything cuts really nicely. And then wishing you all the best with your bundle of joy. And so the only other thing I did was get a button, which when I was cleaning up my stuff, I actually found something pretty cool for, I think I got this at Scrapbook Convention, the glue dots in a roll, the mini ones. I had it somewhere and it just disappeared out of my life until I cleaned up, and then I found it again. Okay, so that's from Doodle Charms. So you can easily make a card. It's almost like a Make It Now card. This thing took me literally 5 minutes. It took me longer to find paper or to wait for this thing to dry. So you didn't even have to do that if you don't want to. So now on to our pocket card. So it was designed using Cricut Design Space, and this is kind of how it comes. So it comes in these pieces that you then have to kind of put together, okay? So in order to do that, I'm going to use this crappy tape. And I'll try and remember to fill my ATG, but I was having ATG issues. It was just driving me out of my mind. So I haven't done that yet, but I will. Okay. But this is cheap because I have it and I'm not using it for anything. Okay, so let's just peel up the tape. So if you have a silhouette, I think it might be Lori Whitlock. You can buy it in the Silhouette store. Has a cut for this. I'm trying to think the name. Is it Lori Noonacre? She has a lot of stuff for their Cricut Design Space, so very creative people in this world. Okay, and voila. So then we've got this like this. So then you've got your inside piece. So it is kind of nice to have it like this because then you can do your inside piece. And this is actually a baby card. I did use some birthday paper because it's what I had out on my desk. And on a mission, what I'll do is at the end of the year, I'll send a lot of my cards, you know, somewhere. Okay, so here we go. And it does take longer. A lot of peeling of tape. But the pocket cards are really, really fun. I had made them before. And there's a way to just cut them. I think Split Coast Stampers has a tutorial on making a crisscross card. They were the rage for a while there. People from Stampin' Up! Were making them and stuff. So it is kind of fun to go back and do some of the stuff that you used to do. Okay, so here we go. And then I'm going to go ahead and put down the paper. So I had a heck of a time though sizing this part of it, this paper, and I mean, I cut it with my paper cutter, and I always like cut it on the wrong side. So I kept not having paper for the other triangle because the paper I kept cutting was for the one side triangle. So you just have to kind of cut it the opposite way and just really remember how to cut it, or you're going to scrape your paper, which happened to me. Okay, so there's that one. And I'm going to do this one. It's going to go there. I like it in black. It just kind of makes it pop. Lots of primary colors. It's a baby card. Okay. Go. And here we go. Okay, so I don't like how that one looks. So I'm going to do it like this. So then what you do is you put thin line of tape here to make your pocket. There's that, and then we're going to do this one. Okay, so then we do that, and I actually want this point. Okay, there we go. For the front of the card, I have this congratulations, which is just going to go right here. I have that popped up. And where did this come from? I want to say, who knows? I think it was Paper Tray ink. Okay, and I think it was Paper Tray ink. I'm almost positive. Okay, and then we've got this piece, which you could put a little something there if you wanted. Now, the struggle that I have is that sometimes once you put it together, then it doesn't fit. So I am not very well on camera trimming this. So when you do that, then you end up having to trim your mat. But just be aware that once you put it together, it may not fit in there quite as well as it did before. So I'm taking off a little bit off the side and the bottom so that it fits a little bit better. And then I've got this piece, which is supposed to fit right here. So I'm going to trim that down. I had the same issue when I made the Princess Anya card, because, I mean, it's not a die or anything, so it's not going to be, you know, perfect. Did I make a crisscross die? That'd be kind of cool. Okay, so that will fit. So wishing all of you all the best with your new bundle of joy. That is definitely Paper Tray ink. So let's just go ahead and do this. And just a one in the middle. I wonder if I'm the only one who struggles with that stupid tape jungle. ATG. So, yeah, the core sometimes bends in, sometimes it's not sticky on the correct side, or it's sticky on one side and then ends up being sticky on the other side. It's just a mess. I mean, it's definitely cheaper, but it's a mess. Okay. And this right here, which I love, love, love. And I have no idea where that's from. Maybe from Celebration. Oh, maybe from New Arrival. Maybe that's from New Arrival. Did you hear that they're not going to support the Gypsy anymore? How sad. I got rid of my Gypsy, but I loved it. And up until I sold it, I still used it every single day. It was a workhorse. Okay, so here is my super cute crisscross card. It says congratulations, and then they pull up the tab, and it says wishing you all the best with your new bundle of joy, and then just a cute little onesie. So I kind of did primary colors along with sort of a neutral onesie. So this could be for a boy or a girl. So you can just keep that in your stash, and you've got a cute little baby card ready to go. Thank you for watching. This is Cindy with Crane with the Heart.